Knowledge can be outdated, but you want to be updated, so you take certifications that talk about new. Hello everyone, welcome to the Great Effect family. So in today's video, it's just a continuation of the last video. Please, if you've not watched the last video, go and watch the document that you need to have. They must have documents. If you're preparing for study abroad, whether in the UK, US, Australia, Canada, anywhere in the world, there are some documents that are must have. There are some documents that I should have. You understand? So that because there's a part of the whole application process that involved document gathering, and that's why this information is very key in assessing or implementing the way you go about finding them in the place of two things: the should have and the must have. So in this video today, without much further ado, let's get right into this video. Today we'll be talking about the should have, and the should have document. The first on the list is the international passport. Not every school requires international passport. You can submit an application without having an international passport. Sometimes they can require an identity document, and sometimes you can use your resident address. You can use your NIN for Nigerians, which is okay, but above all, even after the whole process, you still need a passport. So an international passport is one of the should have documents that we should prioritize. The second one I'll be talking about is standardized tests. Not every application requires standardized tests. When it comes to GRE, you talk about GMAT, you talk about high LTS, talk about MCAT, LCAT. All these tests are should have. But it gets to the time that they move to the point of must have, especially if that school requests that you have it as part of your application. So it enters the must have. But they should have, because not you're applying to schools in the US, they might not even ask you for GRE for engineering programs, which is under STEM programs. You have the STEM, you have the non-STEM. You might not even require any GRE if you reach out to the program director. So, but sometimes they might require. So it's a should have document. If you can write it, the high LTS for academic, the high LTS general, the GRE. These are three basic ones that are very popular. And sometimes people also talk about TOEFL for the United States, which serves the same purpose of the IELTS, right? Yeah. So this is something you should also look at when it comes to the should have document as the second one. Then another one that I'll be talking about is having certifications. If you're in any of your field, certification are part of the things that should have. It shows that you've been able to go to a professional level without certain programs. You've been able to take, and you can do Google's. There are so many free Harvard certification, Google certifications, Stanford certifications, Udemy. A lot. You just have to find the community and get certifications. It shows that you're serious about this part and you're accumulating knowledge, especially when it comes to being updated about knowledge, because knowledge can be outdated, but you want to be updated. So you take certifications that talk about new tools, new ways of thinking, what are the current things that is going on in the economy. So certification also comes in that diamond area. It can also be for professional certification, just to show that you're a professional. So all these things are part of the should have. Another thing that I think you should have is, excuse me, is the project portfolio or the project evidence. If you have portfolio, if you're a skillful person and you do a lot of work, you should have a portfolio. Take for instance, you're in graphic design, you should have some designs you've done. If you're writing, you should have some writing you've done. If you do content, it's a part of portfolio evidence, for just like we're creating content, just to show that this person have the certain skills and they can communicate clearly in this area. It's a form of an evidence portfolio, which is the same thing as a project portfolio. Then we talk about the recommendation letter. Recommendation letter can fall in between the must have and the should have. Some programs don't require. I've applied to a program for some that doesn't require recommendation letter, why most programs also requires recommendation letter as a must have document. So it can be between the must have and the should have document, because getting this recommendation letter is very, and it should be from people who can talk about your expertise and you've been a viable student for the program. So please don't take it for granted. It tells on long run, like I always say, that it's simple doesn't make it easy. But just be like, let me get a recommendation. Like, no. Sometimes you have to pay attention. Let them detail your activities. Let them detail your profile. Talk to them, call them, let them understand what you have done so far up until now, so that it can show you also in the recommendation letter. Then the last one I'll be saying is getting a review of your application, please try to get a review of your application. It's a should have, not document, but a should have process, because sometimes you might not be seeing what another person is seeing. At least people that you trust, let them go through a review of your application, let them see what you've done. They'll be able to point areas. And I've known of people who have won scholarship because another person just had a chance to look at it. So it's a very key process. It's something that is solid, and when you allow another person to see it, it helps you. It gives you the moment to be the best applicant of that particular scholarship, admission, schools, or programs. And the last one is talking about having maybe any form of residence permit. We don't do much residence permit in Africa, but any form of, you understand, bank statement and the like. Sometimes they want to check your address, especially for Erasmus program. Sometimes you can request a proof of residence. As another should have document. It's particular to many programs, but some certain program like Erasmus would need that kind of permit. So that is all for today, and I hope I'm able to add value to you. If you're a beginner or something like this, kind of be a refresh for you if you're also on this journey, especially when it comes to the whole broader of international migration all over the world. But it doesn't stop that these documents are should have. They will always be in play of whatever you're. So if you're just getting out of school, this is a very good information for you to watch out for such document that you need to position on timely, so that you can maximize your possibilities and maximize your time in application cycle. Yeah, thank you guys. Please, if you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe. It gives me more motivation to do more in this channel. We're going to build a lot of videos that should add value to you. So please kindly subscribe. Hit your ring of the notification bell also, and join the family for more videos that are coming next to bring you to the best version of you through determination, grit, resilience, and being part of this family. See you right in the next video.